Here, he did not play a single Viego game, so he's bringing out Viego in playoffs against Closer here, which is pretty interesting. All time, he has played a lot in the past. So,
what made you change up some of the bans and picks? You obviously prioritize Zaya higher than Tristan this time.
I mean, despite us winning the game, I felt like the game wasn't like too much of a given for us. Like it was more of like them playing like the game super bad and not super bad. So I think just looking at the way they played the game.
Even though it is 280 carries, it's going to be double if going AP, and they're going to look for the dive on Yon.
Yon now stunned up, down to 100 HP. He's bursted out. KazaLoLLCShighlights falls 2. They'll make it a 2-for-1 as Summit TP's down, but he's too little back. But Someday doing a good job sidestepping away from that one. He's played both sides of K'Sante versus everything so much at this point. He's got to be aware of what the 2300 HP. The eyeball is active. Someday's going to come down and try to interfere with it now as APA and Quid 1v1 off to the side, but Summit joins up. He goes all out. He brings Quid back underneath the turret, and Team Liquid ends up taking out the enemy mid.
Him, so you'll see Pyosik moving back down, but Closer's trying to threaten the dive, and the TVs are coming in.
Busio going for the flash engage, but he ain't gonna find it. KazaLoLLCShighlights with a knock up 1-2. Yon and Pyosik diving even further. Massive top blossom from APA finds 3. Quid and Busio gotta try to get back as Closer is too far behind enemy lines. Pyosik picks up the kill. Quid staying around a little bit.
With his own ulti?
Yeah.
And I think that was maybe the thought process there, is that Double is supposed to follow up. So you have to give credit to Core for, did Double call, hey, put Plasma on him, I'll come in. Who's making that call in that situation? But at the end of the day, they do get a really good swap up.
To join up in the very middle of everything. Eyeball open on the Rift Herald, down to about 3k HP. Quid off to the side, gotta be careful about the feathers. KazaLoLLCShighlights gets caught before he's able to find his entrance, but he still gets some of the CC anyway. APA with a 4-man ulti. Team Liquid striking back, but Double is still alive. He finds a double kill, but Summit takes it over the wall and shuts him down. Pyosik's ready to reset. It's a 3v3. Crash down comes in. Pyosik's about to show Closer who's the better rel, and it's the one playing
here, so they're gonna try to force it, but this means they're gonna lose 2 turrets mid for this. Potentially even more than that, which again is a pretty questionable call.
Yeah, 100 Thieves really hard committing to keeping Team Liquid away from Soul Point. Not even Soul, just Soul Point. The Herald about to get its charge.
To be 6 kills to 6, 500 gold down, up 1 Drake, has got to feel pretty good for Team Liquid.
Absolutely, and Pyosik is going to be closing in on his second item, right? And Viego, from that point, could potentially snowball, but they're looking for a dive on Yon.
Busio the engage, forces out the Feather Storm immediately. Someday summoning up the Ornhorn, and KazaLoLLCShighlights is taken out by Double Lift. Nice counter punch.
Second item already done now for Pyosik. He's going towards Steric, so he is really powerful. They're playing through bot, as the answer is for 100 Thieves, just go back through top. Quid's pushing up there, Double Lift Closer and Busio around mid. So they should be able to eventually secure this mid lane tier 1, and they're pushing on that top lane tier 2, but Pyosik is here to threaten.
APA wants to clear out the wave, but he's not going to clear it all out in time.
He's completed them before the 4th dragon even spawns.
I mean, he has a monster lead, but it also means with the goal about this dragon setup here, Summit did go back to base, but he's using the Hextech gates to get out on the map. And Quid finishes his buy. He's TPing out as well, so it's going to be a fight.
Someday getting caught out here a little bit, takes a small chunk of damage, but Summit eating half his health bar there to Quid's explosive charge, plus the Void Seeker from Double Lift. 100 Thieves chunking out the enemy front line, now turning their attention back over to the Drake. APA using the clone recall trick to try to get a little bit of scouting down, but no, the Drake.
Critically though, both APA and Yon did complete their second item, so they're much stronger than the last time 100 Thieves could have done this.
Summit going to the Hex Gate to the back of the Baron Pit. TP coming in now to make sure they can bring APA in, but APA immediately thrown up into the air. Pop Blossom finds Closer, but he's the only one. APA tries to get away, but Double got the killer instinct. Yon goes up into the air, but he'll die as soon as he lands. Someday taking the kill credit on that one as Quid jumps forward, going after KazaLoLLCShighlights. Double versus Summit 1v1 off to the side as Busio gets jumped on by Pyosik, but the Viego will not find a kill just yet. He finally gets one. He's going to try to take the body over the wall. Goes Closer, Magnet Storm on 2. They're looking to get the tanks. They got to focus Pyosik. Summit tries to disengage. Double Lift hot on the chase, continuing after him. Finds the kill with the Void Seeker as Quid takes a rocket jump forward. Pyosik.
Get the Baron. The turn on the TP was excellent. That timing on the knockup from Someday was picture perfect.
So still does not want to get hit by any of those Void Seekers. 100 Thieves looking to put some pain onto the tier 2 turret here in the bottom lane. Closer off to the side. APA only going to lose the clone. Ornhorn summoned up. Someday right to the uprights worth 3 points, but nothing here in League of Legends. Closer. Shattering strike. Yon having to escape. APA! Blossom coming out from APA to find the engage on everybody. Double Lift goes on a rampage and Busio drops. Double Lift's got to try to keep himself alive, and he's doing it. Pyosik got him! Pyosik's about to melt, but he found the reset on the Double Lift. Will he be able to do anything else? It doesn't quite look like it. Summit goes all out. The rest of 100 Thieves are still in the answer. 100 Thieves just pulled it off. A triple kill over Quid. Double Lift died so the team could thrive. and tie this series up.
Just like that, 100 Thieves gonna close this one out in under 30 minutes. Massive game here from Double Lift. It started out perfect at level 1, and they made that lead count.
From level 1 to a 27.5-minute win, 9-2 Kaiser.